Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where off camera I just redid all of our fleets. They should all be correct, and all of our little fleets are merging into our bigger fleets right now. Now I'm not going to hit the reinforce all button because that's going to create more problems until all of our fleets are merged together. So we're going to have to wait on that for a little bit, but we're also waiting on some assaults over here, so that'll be fine. No worries there. And then we'll get two fleets in position for the tiny little federation over here. Are you part of it? No, you're independent. Okay. That's fine. So these fleets are now merging in. And in theory, all of these little fleets should disappear, leaving just Gontrite fragments as the last remaining one. In theory. We'll see how quickly that ends up happening. And we are going to need to replace some ships. Like, we were short on battleships for sure. I'm pretty sure the Gontrite fragments are going to be short on corvettes and destroyers and maybe a couple cruisers. But we'll see on that. But so far so good. I didn't actually destroy any fleets, and I did find 1 billion Titans in the Gontrite shards, or Gontrite fragments, that we were able to filter into our other fleets, so we don't need to build any additional Titans.
Research complete.
So that's fantastic. We've still got 3 little fleets in transit. Strikecraft damage, okay. We will go ahead and go for, I think, defense platform hull points. Excellent. And some of these are probably chasing the Throntrite shards and Lentipaz fragments. Yeah, that's what's happening. That's okay. How goes this assault? Okay, we're almost through the reserves. That's great. So let's go ahead and ensure that these are going to go away. There's still Lentipaz and Gontrite. Okay. Well, they should be there pretty quickly. And of course, we are going to be a little short on our naval cap to get to 2250. That said, we do have these anchorages over here that may not be fully queued up yet, and we should probably go through those and just check. Here's one. 2 additional anchorages there. Okay, just the one. We're almost certainly going to need another anchorage station, so let's go ahead and start upgrading one. Excellent. We'll only need the one, though, for sure. Which is good, because our star bases are going to jump quite dramatically. A lot of these are going to need reworking, but that's something that we can do later on, after this war is fully completed. Only 176 reasons not to accept this now. Once this invasion finishes, which is almost done, that should improve further. Excellent. Let's go for admin cap. We're actually kind of close with our Empire Sprawl. Kind of. These science ships, they are... Oh, because I selected every ship in the galaxy and told them to stop at one point, the science ships are no longer assisting research. We should fix that. There we go. Excellent. Okay, we are through the front line, just beating up the back line a little bit. And that should be that, in theory.
Enemy planet secure.
Fantastic. So they only have the one planet left now. They only have 21 reasons not to accept this. But let's go ahead and jump drive on out of here. I want to jump drive directly to here because that actually has a gateway. And then, after that's done, we are just going to send everybody down over here. Come on down. Excellent. So we will invade that last world, being held hostage by the Corruntine. But that should be all of our fleets in. Yep, so we just need the 73 ships. 2282. I think that's the case because, yeah, this is 32 ship size. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll go ahead and hit the reinforce all button, and we should have everything automatically sort in without any problems. In theory. I hope. Man, we can produce a lot of ships. Okay, next up we are going to go, I think, for energy weapon damage again. Fantastic.
Rocket new tech.
And also, we are going to go for... I think we'll just skip the explosive weapon stuff. We don't use those. So we'll go for strikecraft damage. Fantastic. So all of our fleets are now here. We'll go ahead and merge those together. And we will land on their final world, which is now down to only 3K. We have been bombarding that for so long. That is insane.
Accretion complete.
And they've occupied these over here, which is awkward. But that's okay. We'll free those later. So there's only 21 reasons to not accept their full annexation at this point. This is the last planet to invade. And we shouldn't have any problem with this. This is all freedom fighters, slave companies. It's kind of insane. Okay. Well, we should have all of our fleets filling up very shortly. And you can start upgrading to a Starhold, but I'm also going to queue in a pair of anchorages, and I want one anchorage to be built before you build the Starhold, if at all possible. If the month tick lets me move it in the queue. Apparently it does not. So we'll just cancel this, I guess. And do it like this. Then we build an anchorage. Excellent. And this one up here finished one anchorage, and there's one more to go. So yeah, we're going to be paying a little bit extra on our fleet maintenance for a bit, but that shouldn't be too bad. How goes this invasion? I mean, that's going to take a while. There's no doubt about that. But we'll get through it. We've gotten them about a third down. Oh, they do have some defensive armies there. This is, I think, a scroll bar, but it doesn't actually let me scroll. Okay. But now we see the end of their reserves, which is good. 5 defensive armies is not too bad. And we've got 50 more naval cap. There we go. They built a gateway, that's fine. Scientific Revolution just ended, and I'm just going to re-up that. There we go. That's 20% research speed. Like, that is quite significant. We don't have a gateway over here. We should probably get one. So, as soon as this month tick is over, there we go. I will go ahead and queue up a construction ship. Excellent. Now this bastion here needs some work. It's currently considered a shipyard. So we're going to make this a gun battery, and then gun, missile, hangar. So because it's a shipyard, that's why I missed this one. This will be a communications jammer, and we'll just get that upgrading. Excellent. That's all queued up. Perfect. Okay.
Innovation rollout.
And of course, this starbase is working as well. So our admin cap has gone up a little bit. Let's bring our army health up next. And over here, we should probably go for Strikecraft attack speed. That'll do. Propulsion expertise, huh? Okay. Certainly not ideal. And how goes this invasion? Oh, it's going very well indeed. We're almost through their reservists. Fantastic. Like, they're crumbling fast at this point. Much faster than we are. Their defense armies are starting to pop up. That's fine for them.
Research complete.
Energy weapon damage, always good. We are going to go for energy weapon attack speed next. We're almost through their freedom fighters, but luckily, we have switched our focus to their defense armies, which is actually a really clever move on the part of our general. I approve. Okay, now we're kind of spreading our damage, which isn't ideal. At least until we crumble all of their morale, at which point it kind of becomes ideal. Like, the correct move is to attack an army until its morale is gone, and then not kill it. Allow it to disengage if they want to, but hit any army with any morale as a priority over any other army. Of course, we don't have that kind of fine-grained control, but that would be the ideal scenario. This construction ship is ready, and we are going to go ahead and jump it over to Ilya. And then we're going to jump drive into Siplim. And we are through their reserve on New Bertag. Fantastic. Only 2 armies left. We're currently working on demolishing their disengaged. But we are still hitting this defense army, which is nice. They're actually now completely out of morale, so not hitting this defense army is good. It'd be best if we were hitting this rebel slave company here, but taking out these guys is fine, I guess. They're not doing much damage to us at all. And there we go. They're crumbling pretty quickly now. Now we're finally hitting this frontline unit a little bit. Excellent.
Enemy planet.
And there we go. Now, they will automatically accept this. And this is going to be probably a big lag spike, as this piece is accepted. Yeah, game stopped responding. Excellent. Okay, come on, you can do it. Maybe it can do it. It should, in theory, be able to do it. Big lag spike. Okay. Well, this is exciting. Yeah, this is definitely exciting. I mean, this is a lot of planets transferring over. We invaded so many worlds. And just transferring over one planet we've seen causes like a half-second lag spike. And this is like 40 planets, so... And it may actually go up exponentially, I'm not sure. Rather than linearly. It does indeed seem to be the case. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. That would be awkward. We did have an autosave a few months ago, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. But hopefully, these being under our control and eliminating a bunch of the AI factions will also eliminate a bunch of the lag. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping I'm not causing the lag. That would be truly awkward. Also, our Empire Sprawl is going to be quite dramatically worse after this. So that's something we'll need to keep in mind. I'm actually going to tab out here because I don't want to accidentally make the game crash as I press my mute button. Yeah, still going. Well, how's you guys' day? I'm gonna browse the internet a little bit. This is exciting stuff. It's kind of wonderful. Oh, hey, there we go. It's about time. What is this Empire Sprawl? How did our capacity go up? Oh, from pop jobs. Technology cost is now plus 523%. It was plus 60-some% before. Maybe I need to tick and update that? I'm not sure. So we have some low stability, shall we say. And we also have some of these worlds that, and starbases, that are going to need some management. So we can do some of that right now. We can have this start switching over to a Bastion. Gun, missile, hangar. Gun, missile, hangar. We'll go for a defense grid supercomputer first, followed by a target uplink computer and a communications jammer, and an upgrade to Citadel. Excellent. Now, this is currently an anchorage. This will also need to be changed over. Gun, missile, hangar. Gun, missile, hangar. This would be a defense grid supercomputer, target uplink computer, communications jammer. Excellent. This one over here, it kind of doesn't need to exist, but I'm going to keep this as an anchorage station. This one here definitely needs to change over. Gun, missile, hangar. Gun, missile, hangar. And this would need to be defense grid supercomputer, target uplink computer. And then this one... Oh, this one actually would be a communications jammer. Perfect. This station... Does it need to exist? It kind of doesn't. I'm going to downgrade this station, and we're actually going to move it over here. And then this station is currently a resource reprocessor. Okay, we don't need that. We're exceeding starbase capacity. This hasn't upgraded. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. But this is going to be gun, missile, hangar, gun, missile, hangar, defense grid supercomputer, target uplink computer, communications jammer, and disruption field generator. Okay. This one here does absolutely need to exist. There's no doubt about that. So, gun, missile, hangar, gun, missile, hangar, defense grid supercomputer, target uplink computer, communications jammer. Excellent. This one over here is one of our anchorage stations, as is this, and this, and this, and this, and this. This one, I'm going to keep around. This one does not need to exist. Alternately, we could replace this with an anchorage and keep this one around. We'll think about it. We are up over 2,500, which means we could get another fleet, which is definitely something to think about. Same with this. I'll keep it around as an anchorage. That's an anchorage currently? Okay, but we're going to need to upgrade this station if we're going to keep this as an anchorage. So we were on Zeta Reticuli, so Sheliak, yep, that's one of ours. Naus, up over here. We could make this a little bit more efficient by going for an additional 2 anchorages here. We'll get to Yoman. This here should remain. Debex is already shifting over. We already... Actually, we didn't get this one, but I'm going to leave these anchorages for now, and we'll evaluate whether we need them or not a little later on. So that's an anchorage now. Yeah, that's... Well, that's an L-gate. 33k? I guess that's fine. Now, this station here... Does this need to exist? Strategically, I think we're better off keeping this station and getting rid of this station. Oscum can defend up over this way. So we'll get this upgrading. We'll get this over to a missile battery and a defense grid supercomputer. And this station we can downgrade entirely. Okay, so Reganis Station. This will need to be kept around. This would be a missile and hangar, which it already is. And then this would be a gun. This would be a defense grid supercomputer, target uplink computer. This station, yeah, it kind of needs to exist. At least for now. Okay, this station right here absolutely does need to exist. So this would be a missile battery and a hangar bay, and that's fine over there. Defense grid supercomputer and communications jammer. This station, again, absolutely needs to exist. Missile, hangar, and then this would be a gun, which it already is, and then this would be a defense grid supercomputer and communications jammer, and we'll start that upgrading. Weir Station, of course, we are in the process of upgrading. That's one of ours. This station here, same thing. Bartiam, same thing. Bristol. This station does need to exist. So we'd make this be gun, missile, hangar, which it already is. And then this would be a defense grid supercomputer, not a target uplink. This is currently a hyperlane registrar, which we would switch over to a target uplink computer, communications jammer. Excellent. Behir is good to go. Astarte is good to go. Good to go. Most of these are going to be completely fine. Like, all of these that are over 100k are definitely fine. So, yep, that's all okay. Rimborth. You're going to have to change over. Missile, hangar. Missile, hangar. This would be a defense grid supercomputer. We've already got a target uplink computer there. So, communications jammer and... We've already got a disruption field generator, which we are, I think, replacing. Yeah, okay. There we go. Perfect. Sanak here. This station does not need to exist. We will downgrade that. All of these are fine. Spirum. Yeah, you do need to exist, so we'll make you a missile hangar. Missile hangar. This would be a defense grid supercomputer. And then this would be a target uplink computer and a communications jammer. Excellent. And of course, many of these are going to need ion cannons and defense platforms, but they don't have their defense grid supercomputers yet. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. And this one here, you kind of do need to exist, but we've already shifted you over. Perfect. Okay, so this construction ship is currently over here, and we are going to jump drive it over to here. And this is where we're going to build our... yeah, all of these no longer exist. We can now use the expropriation CB against some free traders. Okay. Excellent. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we are going to put up a few more Stargates and deal with... I'm going to deal with the planets off camera because it's just so much to do. It's so much. So I'm going to do that off camera, and next episode we're probably going to declare on this tiny mini federation over here, as well as settling some of our new locations like these over here, and just getting general defenses and resources up. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.